Hello, we're back with another episode of Smalltalk. Welcome to Indie Game Social Club, the accidental podcast that we're all a little bit embarrassed to tell our friends about. I am your roguelike stream master, Brian. With me today, I have the lovely, the beautiful Ilker.
Heyo.
And Anna, one of the people that actually gives us some kind of credibility in this indie game social club.
Yeah.
I mean, just so we have it, if anyone's new to watching this, Anna, tell us what you do, who you are, what you like.
So my name is Anna. I work with video games on a daily basis. Play a lot of console games. At the moment, I just got my PlayStation 5, so I'm enjoying that very much. And yeah. And that's me in short.
Nice. Ilker, tell us about you, what you do, what you play, what you like.
Well, I work in marketing. I wish I was working in gaming, but we'll see. We'll get there. I work at a marketing agency as a specialist, as a marketing specialist, and I build campaigns on social media during the days. And I usually play JRPGs and fighting games. I would say that those are my two catnips, and some music within games as well. But yeah, try to play some other stuff as well.
Nicely put. Yeah, and I am Brian. I am not in the games industry, although I wish I was, or maybe not. Seems stressful. But I'm a designer and director and video editor and indie game player. I think for the most part, I like retro style action platformers. I think I like Metroidvanias more than I actually do because I download all of them and never finish them. And I've been playing a lot more of those and less AAA these days because sometimes you need some good junk food, and indie games can be short and sweet and don't require a lot of your time and still give you that fulfilling feeling, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, with that said, this is our second episode of quote unquote small talk, and we kind of just wanted to use this as an excuse to catch up with each other. Tell each other what games we're playing, because we started to do this during our main podcast and it was taking like 3 hours, so it's nice to kind of like catch up and not feel pressured to like speed through it or anything like that, you know. But yeah, now we're going to talk about like the games we played this week, the games we're excited to play, and all that kind of stuff. So who wants to start?
Let's start with Anna.
Anna, what are you playing these days?
5.
Yeah.
I just actually bought Hitman 3.
Ooh.
And started to play, I think, a couple of hours. I think 2 hours in, and it's really nice. But I'm a sucker for trying out the AAAs. I really love to do that. But the latest the latest Hitman is stunning, and it's like you're playing in an action movie.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
So I've never played a single Hitman game. Is it like a stealth game like Metal Gear Solid, or how do they play typically?
Yeah, it is a stealth game, but there's like so many ways for you to kind of execute a mission. And like you can kill a target in which it is very requiring, and kind of you really have to be like invested and be focused. But when you are, it is tons of fun.
Is it like a sandbox game? Can you like discover new ways to kill people, or like take out your targets? Do you do missions?
You do missions, and when you advance and unlock, you unlock stuff during the game's time, so you get like new ways of planning your missions, and like the replayability is like the most, like the best thing I would say with Hitman. And that goes for like the whole franchise, basically, that you can actually replay all of the levels in so many different ways, because you continuously unlock stuff.
Okay, did I read this right the other day? And like you can play Hitman 2 in Hitman 3 somehow?
What?
Like it seems like it. Like, because when I went into like the menu today, and all of a sudden, like, it is that like story campaign. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna continue the story. I tried that yesterday. I'm gonna continue, and then all of a sudden, it's like the prologue, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3, and I'm like, what the hell? Can I play all games?
Yeah, isn't that
in
weird?
This game?
Right.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know how that works.
Oh, me neither. But I'm eager to try out. So I think I will actually spend a lot of time in Hitman from now on.
Nice.
Because I just also recently finished Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell us about Ghost of Tsushima. I think that's been on my radar, but I have not had a chance to see any gameplay of it, really.
Like, it is, I had to say, like, it's one of the best games I played in a very long time.
Oh.
It's, you're basically a samurai who is like, you have like, you come from like a clan where your dad is like the head of the clan, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But when like the Mongols are attacking the Tsushima Island, and all of a sudden you have
hate when that happens.
Yeah, hate when that happens. and you have to defend Tsushima Island, and that kind of means, like, as a samurai, you have like an honor, like you have a code that you have to kind of honor, and to be able to kind of defeat the Mongols, you kind of have to cross your boundaries of this code of the samurai, and that's like transition in how you become more of an assassin.
Interesting.
It's like it's fantastic, and it's narratively done in a stunning way. And then like the environments are like, I haven't been to Japan, but it feels like I'm there.
Yeah.
And like the vegetation is fantastic, and like the views, and it feels really authentic.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some gameplay up on the screen, and the lighting looks insane, and the skin textures, and it's really impressive. So the stories, what was that?
No, I was just gonna say that from everything I've seen from this game, I haven't played it myself, but everything just looks so gorgeous. Like, I haven't seen a single ugly frame from this game.
Yeah.
When it comes to the environment, like, everything just looks so stunning, and yeah, I would love to actually just explore this game, but I just haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And, like, one of my favorite features are like, instead of having a map or like a compass that you can guide, you have like the guiding wind.
Oh, right.
Where you kind of have like, you can just you kind of swipe on the pad on the controller, and you can hear like a breezing wind that guides the direction. Like, it's fantastic.
Is it like stereo? Yeah. So it's like if you hear from your right side, you go to the right or something like that, or how does that work?
Well, you can absolutely hear the wind and the direction of it, but you can also see, like, you see the wind, and I can just kind of swipe it just to kind of hear it, because it's so soothing. Yeah,
that's amazing. I love that.
You can also find like hot springs and other like things that you can kind of develop your skills, your skill sets. But like, it's beautiful.
Would you say that it is also a stealth-like game?
It has its stealth elements, yes.
Yeah.
So you can actually go both stealth and loud.
Yeah.
In some cases, it is preferably to do it stealth way. But that's also the thing, is like, doing stealth is against the samurai code. Because you kind of assassin people without people knowing.
Oh, so do you get like interesting.
Do you get like a paragon level or something? Like, do you have a dishonor level from doing
no, you don't. Like, you don't have that in the same way as like in Red Dead Redemption. But it's still like, it's a part of the narrative of like the character's development, that you go from being this honorable samurai that has a code, but while you play and while you like meet these like Mongol enemies, you just realize like they are going to use your code, the samurai code, against you.
Interesting.
So that's like what he kind of needs to do to kind of survive, because
I'm wondering,
the Mongols are one of a kind of.
Yeah, if this is leading to some sort of like the birth of how, like, I mean, I don't know any history, but like how like ninjas came around, right? Because ninjas are counterintuitive to what samurais are. Ninjas are not known for their honor, but they're known for like sneaking, right? And if you are a samurai in this game, but you're kind of like toying with these sneaky ways, I'm wondering if that's where it leads you to in the game. Right?
All I know about ninjas from animes and 80s movies, video games.
100% accurate. All of them.
Yeah.
I don't know much about ninjas either. But what is interesting though is that they have like these Asian references. It's like, oh, you're a thief. They can say to like another person that is, it's very dishonoring, and all of a sudden you're gonna sneak around like a thief too.
Oh, okay, so
there are like these cultural things as well, and I mentioned that a bit earlier also, like in some places the character Jin Sakai actually kind of bows before he enters the area, which is also like, I don't know, it feels so authentic.
Yeah. So like little touches like that are so cool. Like even like I guess like a HUD map does not make thematic sense for that game, even though it would be appreciated. But the fact that they went around a HUD map by having the wind guide you and stuff like that is so cool. Instead of just like a white triangle pointing to where you need to go. Like that's such a cool idea.
So it's more like you explore in a gorgeous environment. And like they have the 4 seasons as well. So all of a sudden you're like, the higher up you come to the island, the more snow it gets. So I mean, for me it was a 10 of 10 experience.
Wow,
cool.
So I think I only have a 4 game sample size, but I think you have a type, Anna. We had Ghost of Tsushima, right? Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right? Payday, all sneaky games. And what was the other one?
It's not that sneaky though.
No, I wouldn't say that's a sneaky game.
No,
there's some sneaky elements.
Very fast-paced game.
Yeah, there's some sneaky elements.
Third-person action, maybe. Is that what you're trying to get at?
In the and like, you know, collecting body bags and hiding them kind of way, I suppose. But that's all for me to segue to. Have you heard of this game? Oh shoot, I just saw a video for it this morning. But hang on, it's a cyberpunk indie game that is. What is it? Game? No, close. Cyberpunk sneaking game. That's pixel art. Sneaking.
It'd be fun if it would be called Cyberpunk Sneaking Game.
Cyberpunk Sneaking Indie Game. Disjunction is what it's called, and it's out this month or something like that, and it is modeled after the original Metal Gear 2 for the MSX console, and it is really cool. It kind of looks like a merge between like 8-bit sneaking and Metal Gear Solid 1 for PlayStation. But yeah, if you like that type in that kind of setting with the retro feel, maybe check it out.
Is it top down?
It is top down, yeah. The pixel art is very, kind of super indie.
It looks super nice.
Yeah, it looks cool, and like I was watching reviews for it this morning, and it looks pretty good.
It kind of reminds me, like, not the art style, but maybe I have a feeling that it would play a little bit like the original Metal Gear.
Yes, that's exactly what they're saying. With modern comforts, you know.
Yeah, of course,
it's cool. But yeah, how about Ilker? What are you doing these days? What have you been playing?
Oh, well, talking about Japan, I played and actually finished Sakuna of Rise and Ruin. I've been talking about that game for the last last few things that we've been done on stream. I love that game. That is one of the favorite games I've played on. If we're gonna summarize games from 2020, for anyone new to this, it's action RPG platformer, a 2D platformer where you also plant and grow rice. Basically cultivate rice. So it's a rice simulation game. And it's really intricate as well when it comes to the rice simulation. Like there's a lot of stats, and yeah, you do everything from just sorting the seeds to actually what do you call it? Threshing the harvest and actually making white rice. Actually, the more you pound the rice, the whiter it gets. I did not know that.
Interesting.
So if you don't pound it enough, it's going to be brown rice.
I didn't know that. Huh. So I think we brushed on it last time, but do you think part of you really enjoying this game is that it kind of came at the right time in your life? Like you started playing when Sweden was almost at its darkest and you were feeling like pretty down and you needed like a pick-me-up, right?
Sure, yeah. But also I remember seeing the trailer for this game. I think it was it the summer direct that Nintendo did, or if it was somewhere in April or May. There was like mid 2020. I saw the trailer for it and I like instantly knew that I was gonna like this game because as I talked about it last time, like it really reminded me of Mystical Ninja to Nintendo 64, and I just instantly like, yeah, I'm gonna play this and I'm probably going to love this because it looks and sounds like something that I would I would like. I didn't know about the rice farming though. Like that was a surprise and actually a really pleasant surprise.
Oh, so you didn't know about the sim aspect of it? You just thought it was an action platformer?
I thought it was an action. Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought that okay, there's probably gonna be some farming simulation, but it'd probably be something like Harvest Moon or something. But no, I did not expect it to be this advanced when it came to the simulation. But finished that, and that felt good. I would say this though, that the game actually got a bit too easy by the end of it. I don't know if I just I mid-maxed all my stats and got too powerful. Yeah. But I was just like breezing through all the last enemies, and the boss was just like I just jumped and hit him until he died. That was like the thing I did. But that was also pretty welcome because I was feeling like I wasn't getting fed up with the game, but I was a bit stressed about the other games I wanted to play. I have a backlog of 200+ hour games waiting for me, and I just wanted to get finished with Sakuna, so I could get on playing Yakuza Like a Dragon and Sakura Wars, a new game that I just recently bought.
Right. Yeah, that's like a 100-hour RPG, isn't it? Like a really
I think
long
that's
one.
like 200 hours waiting for me.
Good Lord. It's been nice knowing you.
Yeah. But really enjoyed Sakuna. I can't recommend that enough. What else have I been playing? Yeah, I played some Street Fighter again as well. You actually watched me play some rounds.
I did.
Was it last week? Yeah. That was fun. I think I just realized after playing that I think I enjoy people watching me when I play fighting games.
Oh yeah,
so maybe I should start streaming. I was
digging it. Yeah. I was totally creeping on you like a little pervert. It was great. Although I was thinking like that'd be kind of fun. Like I'm sure there are games that all of us in our group play at a relatively higher level. And I think that'd be kind of fun to do like a co-watch stream where like 3 or 4 of us are watching someone play like this, how this is, but like, you know, you streaming the game content or something like that, or like it even like we talked about. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but it could also be that I was winning all my matches against these people from around the world. So it was just nice to have someone see that.
Right. No, it was good.
You're in your flow.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, played a little bit of that. And not that much more. Like I've been playing Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender, but we're gonna talk about that on Sunday. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm quite enjoying that game. It's a super chill game, but again, not gonna talk that much.
I know. I wanna talk about it already so bad. Anna, did you start that game already?
No, I haven't started it. I've been kind of busy with the other games, unfortunately, but I won't be able to attend on Sunday either.
Oh, no worries.
I have a physical game night with Settlers.
Settlers of Catan?
Board gaming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's been officially settled. People, no pun intended, but people have been arguing about, is it Catan or Catan? And there was a video that where someone interviewed the creator Klaus Teuber and said, "Okay, how do you pronounce it?" And he said it's pronounced Catan.
Okay, I was gonna guess for it, but
that's a great game. If like an introductory game, like if you like Monopoly, here's a game that's like actually fun instead of like.
And we're gonna do the whole expansions thing also on Sunday, so we're gonna play for a while.
Oh, is that fucking awesome!
The barbarian expansion, the barbarian invasion.
Yeah, there's a couple. We have the so-called seafarers and also knights, citizen knights.
That one, Citizen Knights, is supposed to be like you can't play without it. Once you start playing with it, it's like ideal for sure.
Yeah.
Are you typically into like more modern board games, or is this your first time?
Well, like I love board games, but I rarely play. But in this house, we play a lot of Settlers.
Nice.
That's how we came together.
Nice. Oh, that's adorable. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, also, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to promote my secret Instagram account. That's for board games. Didn't I show you, Ilker?
I don't know. Is it?
I had one goal.
Figures that you were...
maybe it's my top secret board game Instagram account that I'm even more ashamed of telling my friends about than this podcast is Board Game Glory on Instagram, and that's
Board Game Glory.
Yeah, it's where I like film basically movie trailer type feels for board games and stuff like that.
Cool.
And I have a small following, but like I've gotten like free shit from it, which is kind of cool. And working with partners and stuff like that.
I need to check that out. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it called? Board Game
Glory. Board Game Glory.
Board Game Glory.
Yeah. I'm only telling some people. I'm still a little embarrassed, but I feel like I'm in a safe space.
You're on stream.
Well, I'm deleting this. More than 3 people will know about it now, which is great.
Yeah.
But
you have to wait for Sunday to talk about Valhalla.
Oh, right. That's true. Gotta hold out. Ilker, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna talk about board games. Another thing I've been doing this past 2 weeks is actually painting up some Warhammer figures that I'm excited to play once the pandemic is.
It is over. A gigantic hobby that can be very intimidating. But so to my knowledge, it is a war game, and you need a lot of real estate to play it. Like people dedicate entire rooms to making like terrain, right? And they have like armies. And apparently Robin Williams was a huge Warhammer player, and he would be found in game stores. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew that he was a World of Warcraft player. I did not know about the Warcraft.
He was a huge gamer in general. That's why his daughter's named Zelda.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty wild. But yeah, like there's stories of like, because he lived in San Francisco, so there's stories of people going to a game shop, like a board game shop, and Robin Williams is there just buying up a ton of Warhammer figures or just playing with the locals there, which is kind of cool. Like such a cool
idea.
A
wholesome story.
Yeah, right.
Like he's just there in the local game store, like playing with random people, being like, "Oh hey, play this."
He's just like us, you guys. He's just like us.
I remember. I think it was last summer when a lot of the lockdown started happening, and I remember that it got out that Henry Cavill, the guy that plays The Witcher and Superman, that he was painting Warhammer, and I remember the Warhammer community just lost their shit. They was like,
and he's a PC gamer.
Yeah, like he's a nerd like us. And
just with like way better looks and a huge penis, probably.
But yeah, I actually have my things here ready to show. I'm working on a so-called librarian, and I've been painting his leather cloak.
Did you not have a... Okay.
I'm painting the head afterwards.
I thought you have to assemble them first before you paint them. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I did assemble it. Oh, but like the head is not there, and his backpack as well.
Oh, so you can paint them separately and attach them later, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just painting those separately. So this is the backpack. Super small. Oh, there we go.
Wow, so detailed.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I've been hanging out on that Discord with another friend of mine that also paints.
Oh wait, do you guys just do Discord painting sessions? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Just put up a video chat and just hang out and talk for a few hours on Saturday evenings. It's been really nice to do that. It's like we haven't seen each other for some long time now because of the pandemic. So it's been nice.
Shout out to the 4 viewers out there, 3 of which may possibly be us or Russian bots. Hello. I have gotten back into mini painting, or at least I bought paints. I bought some like shaders and stuff like that. And so I'm excited because I bought this new like Aliens board game. So like I get to paint Ripley and Hicks and all those cool movie characters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super excited. Anna, you wouldn't happen to be into painting minis, would you?
Like in theory, I'm very, very for it.
Yeah.
But like I'm not a creative person in that sense. So whenever I actually like try to do it, I get impatient and then I stop after like an hour.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's definitely a meditative experience. That's what I like about it because you can just.
I also think I'm too lousy on it too. I don't think I'm that great.
I mean, you just have to just do it. Like that with everything, you get better with time, with practice.
Yeah.
You know what the secret for me is like you paint a mini, and I would say 90% of the process it looks like absolute garbage. I just like, did a child do this? Until you put the wash on it, the shader. And it's like, holy shit, I'm a professional now. It's crazy how much of a difference a shader makes.
I usually call it the ugly phase, which is when you just start to block colors into each separate part. That is when the model will usually look like shit until you start washing it or like putting some shades on the recesses. And actually, when you just start highlighting, it's starting to look
delicious.
Good. Yes,
super fun. Yeah. Like I also feel like it would be so meditating to work with clay. Because like I have like an idea of maybe I am a creative person, and then it's like not that type of creative person. More of a
try out.
I'm more of a problem solver.
I was actually last night looking into some evening courses for next fall or for next autumn, and I'm a little bit interested in getting into watercoloring.
Ooh.
Yeah, you totally should. Like if you, like coloring looks fantastic and also seems very soothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah. It's like you can also like when you do the aquarelle stuff. Like when you kind of just have water on the paper and then you can just put some color there and it just
swirls around. It like behaves in its own way. Like when people do that at a high level, it's so impressive. Like they just understand how water works, the way it flows on the page.
I wanted to take like a painting course or some sketch course or something this year. Just for fun. Should. Just a beginner's course.
Do it. Now's the time to do it. Shit.
Well, I'm studying Japanese on the evening, so I might have to take a break from that as well because I can't do 2 courses.
And have 500 hours of RPGs to play. And all
exactly. That. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just not enough time.
Seriously.
What about you, Brian? What have you been playing?
I have been playing, just going through the bottom 10% of my Steam list, and I played a game I bought several years ago on Steam sale. Inside, which is many people know it's a critically acclaimed game, and I liked Limbo. If you guys had played Limbo ever,
yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
I've watched a lot of it.
It's in the Limbo is in black and white, and it was like an action puzzle game. And I remember I played it when it first came out, and I got stuck, and I didn't touch it for like 2 years. And then I returned to it. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I just want to go through the story. And I'm going to cheat and I'm going to look up tutorials. And then I finished it and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm not too good. I'm not too good for cheating. I don't care. But yeah. And then I played Inside, which came years after, and the improvements that they made to the game because essentially it's a spiritual successor, not a sequel, but I heard it's actually in the same universe. But my God, it's a masterpiece of a game. It is mostly black and white, but they use pops of color, not unlike Little Nightmares, to kind of guide the player. So whereas in Limbo, you would get stuck and you don't know how to proceed, Inside uses like the colors red and yellow to kind of give you a hint of like, usually if you see yellow, that means it's a thing that you need to interact with. And the game just kind of builds and builds, and it never gets boring because when you kind of get used to the game, it changes. Have you guys ever beat it?
Yeah, I finished it a couple of years ago.
Oh my God, so good. So good.
It's a great game. I got it to Switch when it just arrived to Switch.
Okay.
So like I think it's a great game. It's also like pretty short.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have 200 hours in. Like
I think it's like 3-4 hours tops.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a great game to just kind of pick up and just lose yourself in it for a couple of hours.
Yeah, I didn't cheat this time, but I when I was streaming it, I had this Inside speedrunner join me, and we were just kind of chatting. It was pretty fun, and like he would give me hints, but just enough that I still felt smart for solving the puzzle and not like felt like I was cheating, which is kind of nice. But God, it is just like disturbing, and like the graphics seem sparse, but it is intentionally sparse because when they show like the high level of like, no, these guys know what they're doing, like the water effects, the lighting effects, the textures, it looks insane. Like they intentionally held back the details, but where they add details, I'm like, wow, this game is beautiful. Ilker, if you
also,
have not
like,
played it,
very dark.
Oh fuck yeah, the last like
dark.
10-15 minutes of the game where it changes significantly, I was like, whoa, it is. I don't want to spoil it for you, Ilker, but wow.
Maybe I probably need a palate cleanser before jumping into my JRPG marathon.
Yeah, it's a short one, and God, it'll have you. Like, let me know if you play it, because I will do a creeper pervert watch with you. God, I want to experience. I'm so jealous that you get to experience that for the first time, because all the reveals in the game are like just so nicely done. Yeah. What else have I played? I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Cold War, Zombies. That's kind of been like I was never really that close to my family growing up, but like years ago when Call of Duty World at War came out, I found out my cousins were playing it. So like that's what brought us together, like the common thread. And so like every iteration of like Treyarch zombies that have come out, we've used that as an excuse to kind of get together, and like that's our poker night to like play and catch up and stuff. It's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of that. Really fun. It feels like, I would say, like an escape room, the way it handles, like, because there's like things that you need to do to progress and stuff like that, and it's not just horde mode, endless horde mode. Like there's ways to reach an end game and stuff like that. That was really cool. And yeah, a lot of starting games but not finishing. Like I think I've been gushing about Figment. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah, you've been talking a lot about Figment.
I won't shut up about that game, but it's great. It was like $4 in the American Steam store, and it is a like action. If you love games like Inside, play Figment, because it's similar, just a 3D game instead of a 2D platformer. But it's wrapped in a Broadway musical format. So like the way the story unfolds, there's like the boss comes down and he sings a song, and like when you're on a boss fight, he's singing at you and like rhyming. And like when you pass certain like parts of the level, like a plant might be a trumpet and another tree might be a flute or something, and it's just like playing differently. It's just such a whimsical, clever game. That's done really well.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and it looks like a dream from a Salvador Dali painting, the way the art style is. It's really cool.
It looks fantastic. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it deals with really like heavy themes like trauma and dealing with facing your fears and all that kind of stuff. But so far, I've really enjoyed it. It's cool. And it respects your time.
Oh, okay. Looks okay. I did not expect it to look like this.
Yeah.
Everyone 10 and up.
I might play this.
Yeah, check it out.
Very colorful.
Yeah. It was a nice surprise because I just saw it on sale, and one of those indie game channels I follow on YouTube recommended it, and I was just struck in by it. So that was that. I wanted to mention a special shout out to a new indie game that's out, I think this week, called Blue Flame, or it's either called Blue Flame or Blue Fire. Blue Flame question mark. And this one goes out to scratch the very special itch that Ilker is into, which is it is a game that very much is a 3D action platformer.
Okay.
But mixes genres. So it's a 3D action platformer that takes cues from bullet hell. So it's been compared to Nier Automata a lot.
Cool.
And it just kind of oozes style, and it looks like very fast paced and like encounter based. So it's like you might spend an hour on the single encounter, and then you like master it, and then you move on to the next and stuff like that. But it looks cool.
The environment actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Nier Automata as well, with the color.
Yeah, a little bit Breath of the Wild too, in my opinion. Kind of like anime-esque a little bit. Oh, Blue Fire. Okay, there it is. Let me change the title. Blue.
It looks cute.
Fire. Yeah, like in just the right way, you know, and like I'm sure it's like got its serious elements and stuff like that. But yeah, that's an indie game that's out for I think most systems, including Switch.
Cool.
Yeah, so definitely check that out.
Cool.
Yeah. Are there any games that you guys are looking forward to playing coming up?
For me, as soon as I'm done with Valhalla, I'm gonna jump into Yakuza Like a Dragon. I think that's what I've been looking most forward to. There was actually another game on my radar that I wanted to try. I think it's the Star Wars. Is it Rogue Squadron?
Squadrons.
Right. Rogue Squadrons.
Yeah.
Or just Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah.
Anyway, that new Star Wars
just
game.
Yes to all.
Where you fly and shoot. Yeah. I've actually been I've been having this itch of playing some space shooter. I just wanna hear and see lasers. That's all. I wanna shoot lasers and blow up stuff.
I think that's
I think that's supposed to be a good game for that.
Yeah.
I heard it's supposed to be good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it on PC. I think that could be. I think maybe I use that as well before playing Yakuza. I'm just procrastinating playing Yakuza because I know it's gonna take a lot of of hours.
It sounds really fun, but it's definitely like something to dedicate yourself to, right?
Yeah.
Anna, you're mostly a console player, right?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha.
Which is ironic because I work with a PC game. But like I'm gonna spend a lot of time in Hitman 3. Like it's so far I've been very surprised. Like it's super good. So I'm gonna invest a lot of time in that. I actually did a mission today and it took like an hour, and I'm like, I want to do one more.
Really? That's always a good sign when you're like one more, right?
Yeah, but it's also like it's nothing. Like it's not a game that I'm just gonna pick up when I have some spare time.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've started to actually play Dead by Daylight again.
Oh, no way. I didn't know anyone else played that game but me. I love that game. It's so fun.
I used to work on that game before.
No shit. Really?
Yeah. So I helped launch the game. So we were the publishers for I think 2.5 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove all the marketing for it together with the team.
Very cool.
So I sell the shit out of it.
What's your favorite monster?
Like if I'm playing the killer, I'm playing as the Bell. I can't remember the name because it was so long time ago.
Right.
But the killer with it's one of the first that was released, but it has like a huge bell and can be invisible and kind of roam around.
I hate that one. That's the worst one. Well, if you're not the killer, that's the worst one. If you are the killer, that is the best one.
Yeah, it's I love playing as that killer, but I am main survivor. I like to play a survivor.
I think that's really fun. Yeah. It's the closest thing to hide and go seek digitally with your friends that you can get.
Yeah. And it's also like it's you're just being immersed in a slasher movie.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not I'm not going to say it's a fantastic feeling, but it is a tense feeling.
Yeah, it is a very like slasher movie, for better or for worse. Like if you love that, yes. If you hate that, yes. You know, it's like for the same reasons.
But like I don't like horror at all. But like I can't help, like I really like the game, but it could be because we played it so much while back.
Yeah.
When we worked with it. So like now I'm like, oh, it's a like I can just do a quick match and
you're desensitized. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
To murder.
I'm looking at someone playing this bell monster, and he's just walking around hitting the bell. Like what does it do when you
like it clubs you down, and then you like, despite what killer you play, you're getting placed on a hook if you're a survivor, and hopefully you bleed to death, or that's the goal of the killer, at least.
Of the killer, yeah.
If you're a survivor, you hope to get saved.
Or
so
escape,
somebody can kind of pull you off from the hook, so you can escape. And like the whole base game is basically you fix generators and open the exit. So the gameplay is very straightforward. But since you play with other humans and have very different play styles, like anything can happen. So it's like super tense.
I love it. It's so fun. If it was cross-platform, which I haven't checked, it might be now, but I would love to get a big group game going for us, because that is
that would be
such a fun game. And like, it's such a simple premise that it works, right? Like if you're the killer, your object is to kill these people. And if you're the survivor, your object is to survive and exit, find the exit. And it's just so fun. And like
I would love to play
the dumb mistakes that you make, because you're just fixing these engines that are like not like real engines, but like when you fuck up the timing, it's a rhythm game when you're trying to fix the engine basically, but kind of off timing. And if you like fuck it up like 4 times in a row, it's just like you're making so much noise and everyone just runs away from you because you know the killer's going to be drawn towards you. It's very funny. Very, very funny.
One killer that I also hate to encounter is the hag, which is basically like
the one she disappears, like right? Or she appears.
Yeah, it's like a voodoo lady with very long arms and fingers, and she can put out traps.
Yeah.
So when she put out traps, it's like she get a version of herself at that spot, and she can choose to teleport whether she wants to be where she actually are, or if she wants to kind of jump out of there, just kill you.
Yeah, fast travel points, basically.
Yeah, but we should totally play it. I think I have some freebies left.
Nice.
So we should totally do that. I haven't tried cross-platform though, but would be nice to check that out.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
So much more fun to play with friends too.
100% agree. Oh my god. Yes, I'm so excited. We should definitely do that. Cool. Anything else you guys wanted to cover? I mean, how are you guys doing in general?
Like I'm doing okay. Like there's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of things at work, and it's like New Year, planning for the whole year. So I'm a bit exhausted, to be honest, but it's okay. Could be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, the same for me. I have a lot of work to do, and we have been lecturing at this school lately as well, and taking up a lot of my time.
Wait, so how does that work? It's basically you're like doing a digital TED Talk about social media marketing through your work, or just personally you wanted to do
it's through work. It's just an out of office assignment. But I'm just sitting on Microsoft Teams and instructing. And then today we actually did a few assignments as well, where they had to build campaigns in Facebook Ads Manager, and helping 30-something people through just like Microsoft Teams it's very stressful when you have a lot of people calling you to private chat.
Oh god!
Like they want to share their screen with you, and it's I think we managed to do all right, but yeah, that was a very stressful afternoon.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I was just like, I'm gonna make some coffee, and just got back, and like my coffee just got cold. I had no time to just drink it. I had a Snickers just in my hand, and I'm just like, I can't get a moment to just take a bite from it. I'm just like helping people, and I don't want to just sit and munch a Snickers helping students.
No, because you also get like that sound from the microphone. Like,
exactly.
For
I was just
sure.
like sitting there looking at my Snickers. I was like, soon.
Oh my God, I've done that before for sure. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be gross, but I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, hopefully next week will be better. I think we have the last course next week. So
nice. Yeah. For me, last year was really slow for me for work in the summer because of COVID and stuff like that. And then I started to get nibbles for work, which like nibbles for work means I don't get work, but people go, hey, are you available to possibly do this job for me? And so that was a good sign. And I got my first like full on shoot the first week of January, which was really nice. And then a couple nibbles and another editing gig since then. So I'm good.
Cool.
Feeling better. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Like I'm optimistic in general. Like it was the beginning of this year can kiss my ass because it was pretty tough, but but it's been turning up and I'm trying to keep myself busy and stuff like that,
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, generally on the up, which I think could possibly be a good next month game topic, right? Like, because I think between whether political or personal, everyone in our group has gone through some shit in the past couple months. So
yeah,
some kind of like happy escapism or just feel good and not depressed game would be nice, I think.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah. I think I have a game just for that, actually.
Ooh,
looking forward to it.
Yes.
But let's put up a poll pretty soon then, because as everyone knows, February is short, so
yeah,
we're gonna
super.
Well, yeah.
All right.
My birthday is coming up next week. FYI.
Let's do something digital.
Yeah, we should.
Let's do something.
I'm super down. Well, I can't remember. Anna and Ilker, you guys met through Simon, or did you guys know each other before Simon?
I think it was through Sana. Actually, the first time I met Anna was exactly a year ago at Sana's birthday party at this Asian restaurant. Yeah, that was the first time and the last time.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. But it was also like it's like we know each other. Hey.
Yeah. That's fantastic. So I mean, like the fact that this.
No.
What's that?
Sorry. No, we've just been kind of chatting in these types of forums like for years, and then we saw each other last year, and then the COVID happened.
Right, and it's strange because I'm sure Indie Game Social Club has let you guys interact with each other more than ever.
Definitely, yeah.
Which I think is great.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been a great experience for me in terms of like catching up with friends.
The social aspect of the social club has definitely been a big part of.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to believe that for me the glue for you guys has been Simon. And like we celebrated our 10-year Facebook anniversary. Like the fact that we've been friends for 10 years is like crazy. But we still, nice. I talked to him about the fact that, we diverged our lives for 10 years, but we got into the same geeky shit in the meantime, even though we didn't talk to each other for a while, it was like, I got into board games, he got into board games. I got into indie games, he got into indie games, and then like when we got back together to talk, we were like, oh, you too? It's like the Spider-Man meme, where they're pointing at each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that,
Twin souls.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I think that does it for me on the small talk. Anything you guys want to add? I think we had a good session.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, likewise. Here, let me end the stream, and then we can kind of wrap things up on Discord. But everyone, thanks for watching. Please join us this Sunday for Valhalla.
Exactly.
And everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye.